Okay, so today we want to talk about constructions, and this right here that I'm about to do comes from 3.6 in your textbook, and it starts on page 182. And the first thing we want to do is to construct parallel lines. And remember that constructing parallel lines is different than actually drawing parallel lines. So the first thing I want to start with is going to be an actual line or array of some sort. So I'm going to start with an endpoint and I'm going to extend array, okay, like that. And then the next step for actually constructing parallel lines is to pick a point somewhere above and or below that ray. So I'm going to pick this point right here, and I'm just going to call this point X. Okay, so that's going to be point X. So the next thing that I want to do is find a point here on this line, and I'm going to name this point, we'll just name it A. So that'll be A, and that would be the endpoint of my array. So the next thing that I want to do for between X and A is extend a line that goes through X and A. So I'll just go a straight line through X and A, and the line, of course, doesn't have to stop at either one of them. It can just go through. So we'll extend this line, and I'll make it just a little bit thinner and give it arrowheads so we can see that it is an actual line. Okay. Then from here, we're actually going to need to get our compass. Okay. So we'll get our compass, and when we have our compass, we will put the pointy end on A, and then we'll extend, oops, not like that, we'll extend here, oops, we'll draw this out, and we'll do an arc, okay, and we'll do the arc from here to here, okay, so I'm going to do the arc here to here, right? And then we'll keep our compass in the same exact width, right? And then we'll pull it up to the pointy end here, right? And put it on X. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll do the arc in the same direction there. So then, I move my compass out of the way. At this point, we now want to place a point where this arc right here and this line extends. So from here through the arc, we want to say what is this particular length from here, right? Sorry, from right here, right? So right here, what is that length? So I'll just take my compass and I'll say, what is this length from here? Oops, don't draw. Sorry. From here to here. So we want to kind of from here. Okay, moving. It'll be easier for you because you have your compasses able to move a little bit more freely than mine. And then, yeah, right here. And so then, once I have that particular width, then I'll go, oops, don't change width again. Then I'll take my compass up here and I'll say, okay, here, switch, other side. And then I'll say, what's the baby arc, right, that intersects it. And once I have the baby arc, then I know, remember that this is my other point right here, where those two. So then I can take my line and I go straight through those points. Okay, and when I do that, I will have parallel lines. And it looks like I might have been a little bit off. I think it's here that's off. Yeah. Okay. Right there. And then that should give me parallel lines. And in order to check that I have parallel lines, I want to measure the distance here and then again here. And if they are actually indeed parallel, the distance will remain the same all the way down. So check length between lines. Okay, so if I was going to go back through my steps, you're going to start one with array, which we always start with array, and then we would, step 2, pick a point right above, so point above the line. Okay, and 3, we would connect, right, like we did, connect X and A, and then from 4, we would start with the arc, right, and then we would find the distance, right, set distance with your compass, and then we would make baby arc, and from there we would connect. Okay, so if you need to, you can replay the steps, but once you're finished replaying the steps, then you can move to uh, page 186. So practice page 186, and it looks like you can do number 7 to do the parallel lines, and yeah, number 7 looks like the only one. So you may have to also make up a few as well to do the parallel lines. Okay, so that's how you do the parallel line.